Hello everybody and welcome to the first video of 2026. Obviously I've not been very much active, but I thought I've got some figures here. Let's open them up. So yeah, earlier in the week I got the peacock costume from the CMF, and this is a really cool figure. This is my favourite one from the series, so that's why I got it first. But then I went to the shops today and got some other ones. Now I have only just noticed this, but this one has been given the incorrect price tag and it says £100. I don't know why. Normally they're £3.50, but that's quite a funny mistake because I didn't even notice it into the shop until I started recording. So I have scanned two of these. Here's the checklist. So I know two of them. I'm not going to say just yet, but obviously they're on this sheet. And then I picked the other one up at random, so I don't actually know which one. So I know two-thirds. So let's start. Since that one's got the £100 on, we'll start with the this one here on the right. So let's see who we get. Oh, now this was the surprise one. This is the one I didn't know I got, and it is one of my favourites from the series, I think, based on overall looks. And that's the lion. Look at that face print. That is pretty cool. And I do think the sad thing about this series is the printing's quite minimal, as you can see. Nothing on the back, not much on the legs. But I think they put most of the budget into the moulds, and you can really tell. Look at that tail mould there. That is really cool. And then the face print goes on like that. And then this lion head. Wow, that is really cool. That is actually. I think that's a sick minifigure. I think we got a chicken leg as an accessory. I do think this series will grow on me over time. I prefer the more like extravagant ones, like the lion, the peacock. The ones that don't interest me as much is like the cat or the dog or the rabbit, because they seem a bit generic for Lego costumes. But I would probably eventually complete the series, as I've started a bit of a collection of the CMFs now. So yeah, first one's the lion. No complaints there. He's actually a lot cooler than I thought. This headpiece is really detailed. Wow, that is really cool. Okay, next one. So now I know what the surprises, I know what the others are going to be. Yes. Now this was one I think it's quite a funny minifigure. And it's the fish. Look at that face, or that headpiece. That that is a great piece. That is. Also, you get the fins, which is my first time getting these arm pieces, actually. So, yeah, that is pretty cool. That is actually really nice. This face print, which I believe is the same as the hamster costume. Let me just double check. So, yeah, here's the hamster costume figure. And yeah, they are the same. No, wait, no, they're not. No, they're not actually. Okay. They're just very similar. Okay, because this one's got a bit more. This one's got freckles and this one doesn't. Okay, well, that's quite nice then, because I thought they were reusing the same face print there. So I'm glad they're not, because I think that's a bit lazy. Yeah, oh wow, look at that. That is a really cool minifigure. I really like this one. And this is what I was saying by I think this series has really grown on me over time, because I think I do like the occasional costume minifigure, such as the hamster in the last series, but I like them a bit spread out, and I would rather have these been spread out across the series. But now getting them in person, they've really grown on me, as I said. I think this fish here is an incredible. I really like this. Is one of my favourite minifigures, arguably contending with the peacock. I just think those lips there for the fish is really funny. So yeah, very pleasantly surprised with that one. So that leaves us with the last one, the £100 minifigure. Obviously it wasn't, but wrong labelling. So let's see. And yes, the monkey. Another one which I was quite excited for, because I don't believe there's been a Lego gorilla, of course, obviously, but I don't think there's been a monkey. Does the tail go? I think the tail goes down. Yeah, no, the tail goes up. That was my mistake. Oh, I got the lion's tail the wrong way around. I'm just looking at the instructions off to the side to me. So yeah, that is a cool minifigure. Oh, that is a really nice head mold there. Look at that. I've got his with his tongue sticking out, so that's a pretty unique face. So yeah, let's just quickly swap the lion now. I've noticed that error. Yes. Wow. Okay. This series is growing on me. As I said, I think the costumes are super cool. I think the bright colours are really nice. Obviously, this fish might be one of my favourite minifigures of this year. I can't lie. This head mold is so funny. I think it's a great figure. Okay, so yeah, they're the ones we've got. I probably will get some more in the future. I don't know when, but obviously I do love collecting the CMFs. There's just something so fun about getting these small, like, unique minifigures that would never come in any other normal set. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.